In today's deep dive, we're unveiling the tangled web of allegations and secrets within the music industry. Usher stepped out of his usual musical limelight, backs Cassie and her claims against Diddy. But what are these allegations, and how deep do they run? Is Diddy's image at stake? Let's find out. Now let's rewind a bit and understand the full context. This all starts with the singer-songwriter Cassandra Cassie Ventura. She's been in a long and complicated relationship with rapper Sean Diddy Combs. Think about it. They first got together back in 2005, went public in 2007, and it was a decade-long roller coaster until they split in 2018. But here's where it takes a darker turn. Cassie recently filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of a cycle of abuse, violence, and even trafficking during their time together. Imagine being signed to your boyfriend's label at just 19, only to find yourself trapped in a relationship you entered out of fear. Cassie's claims are heavy. She talks about being introduced to drugs, becoming addicted, and feeling financially dependent on Diddy, making it near impossible to leave despite the abuse. Now, enter Usher into the tangled scenario. He's backing Cassie's side as he's even made some startling claims about Diddy. Now, add a twist to this tale with Kid Cudi. Remember 2011 when Cassie briefly dated him? Well, Diddy didn't take it well. Allegedly, he assaulted Cassie, and not so long after, Kid Cudi's car mysteriously exploded. It's a pretty intense reaction, don't you think? Cassie accused Diddy of hiding her in hotels to cover up injuries from brutal beatings. And that's just the start. She claims there were coerced and filmed sexual encounters with male prostitutes, which she refers to as freak-offs, causing her immense distress. But the most harrowing part of Cassie's story is from 2018. A simple discussion with Diddy escalated into an alleged sexual assault. Diddy's side, however, tells a different story. His lawyer claims these accusations are all about money. According to them, Cassie wanted $30 million to keep quiet and not write a book that could damage Diddy's reputation. Cassie's lawyer counters this by commending her bravery. They say Diddy tried to silence her with money, but she's standing her ground. Despite moving on and marrying Alex Fine in 2019, Cassie still needs medical and psychological care due to the trauma she experienced. Adding another layer to this saga is Diddy's 2022 release, Gotta Move On, which seems to reflect on his past with Cassie. Meanwhile, Cassie is happily married to Alex Fine and they have 2 children. But wait, there's more. Alex Fine's social media post suddenly addresses the rumors about Diddy's sexuality, stirring up even more intrigue. Switching gears, let's look at the bond between Usher and Diddy. These two have been tight since Usher's early days in the industry. Diddy was more than just a mentor to Usher. He was like a big brother, guiding him through the complexities of fame. They even had their playful moments when Diddy shared a story about their wrestling matches over Frosted Flakes during a live video stream around 2012. It was a humorous way to show their closeness, with Diddy even making a reference from the Boondocks to lighten the mood. But here's the kicker. In that same stream, Diddy let it slip that their relationship might have been more than just mentor-mentee. It was a revelation that caught everyone off guard. However, Diddy quickly tried to smooth things over with humor, perhaps releasing he had revealed too much. Living with Diddy at just 14, Usher was thrown into a high life of fame. Diddy's house was like a who's who of the music world, frequented by legends like Notorious B.I.G., Lil Kim, Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige, and Craig Mack. Young Usher, the little brother, and his hip-hop family soaked up the experience, earning the nickname Baby Boo. Now let's shift gears to a more serious and controversial aspect. There's a rumor that's been floating around involving Diddy in a much darker narrative. It's said that after Tupac was shot, Diddy allegedly paid money to have a man named Zip, intended for Keefe D, a figure connected to Tupac's murder. The buzz is that this money was meant to keep Tupac quiet, possibly at Diddy's behest. Keefe D, now arrested in connection with Tupac's murder, is reportedly spilling details. He's allegedly implicating Diddy, claiming that Diddy wanted Tupac's silence. Why? Because Tupac cut dirt on Diddy, including rumors about his sexual orientation. Keefe D's story goes that Diddy offered him a cool $1 million to take out Tupac, who was planning to expose Diddy's secrets in his diss track. This whole situation paints a picture of a deep rivalry between Diddy's Bad Boy Records and Tupac's Death Row Records. The alleged motive? Diddy's fear of being outed and the potential damage to his image in an industry not fully accepting of diverse sexual orientations. Roger Bonds, Diddy's former security team leader, has taken an intriguing turn. Bonds, who worked with Diddy about a decade ago, has come into a spotlight after Cassie named him in her lawsuit against Diddy. The lawsuit accuses Diddy of a series of serious misdeeds, including attacking Cassie and damaging her car in 2009 in Los Angeles. Bonds has publicly declared his support for Cassie, confirming her allegations against Diddy. He shared that not only did he intervene to prevent Diddy from harming Cassie, but he also witnessed other incidents involving Diddy and different individuals being his time as head of security. This claim suggests that Cassie's case just be the beginning of more revelations about Diddy's actions. Interestingly, while Bonds is openly supporting Cassie, he's been careful not to mention Diddy directly by name in his statements. However, he's clearly linked to the situation, as seen in his fiery Instagram post where he expresses his intent to share his truth. It appears that Bonds is planning to reveal more in a book or documentary, hinted at the hashtags like #2Faces, the documentary, and #RogerBonds, my truth. Adding a personal angle to this story, Bonds has talked about his struggle with diabetes. He recalls how he used his condition as a reason to avoid confrontations with Diddy during his tenure. Despite these emerging claims and Bonds' support for Cassie, Diddy's team has yet to respond directly to Bonds' allegations. They have, however, dismissed the recent lawsuit against Diddy, including those from 2 new accusers, as mere attempts at financial gain, denying all the accusations. Tangled in this web of rumors and allegations is an incident involving a chain theft. Diddy's associate, Baby Lane, supposedly stole a Death Row Records chain. This theft adds another layer to the already complicated story. The ever-twisting tale of Diddy, Tupac, and now Usher could accrue some incidents that might have sparked a chain of catastrophic events. It's believed that the chain theft by Keefe D's nephew, Baby Lane, ramped up the tensions, possibly setting the stage for Tupac's tragic drive-by shooting. Can you imagine how a simple act of theft could lead to something so devastating? The plot thickens with rumors that Diddy had a bounty on Tupac's head. It's like something straight out of a crime thriller, but for the people involved, it was all too real. Keefe D's associate even claimed that the FBI had a lead on the money trail back to Diddy. However, the plot twists again. The money supposedly never reached Keefe D, thanks to the greed of someone in the middle. Fast forward to the present, and the plot is stirring once more. Keefe D's recent arrest and the questioning of Diddy by authorities have reignited the speculations. There's talk that Keefe D might spill the beans about Diddy's alleged involvement in the Tupac's murder. Imagine the implications if he actually decides to cooperate with the police. Reflecting on Diddy's past, there are stories about his efforts to keep a lid on rumors about his sexuality. You might remember incidents involving Wendy Williams and her outspoken nature. And then there's 50 Cent, who's been a vocal critic of Diddy over the years. The more you dig, the more you find. But here's the catch. Are Keefe D's revelations the real deal, or is he just playing a game to get a better deal for himself? It's a classic dilemma in such cases, truth versus strategy. Meanwhile, the internet is on fire with this saga. The story has everything. Historical beef between Bad Boy Records and Death Row Records, whispers about Diddy's private life, and now Usher stepping in to support Cassie amid all the revelations. In the midst of this, it's important to tread carefully. The entertainment world is no stranger to rumors and controversies, and sorting fact from fiction is often like finding a needle in a haystack. Will there be real legal consequences for Diddy, or will this all just fade away into the realm of celebrity gossip? Only time will tell, but for now, the buzz continues and the world watches, waits, and wonders. As we've peeled back the layers of this complex story, it's clear that the entertainment world is rife with hidden truths and unresolved mysteries. What do you think about Usher's support for Cassie and the claims against Diddy? Are these allegations a revelation of truth or merely sensational claims? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing insights into the world of celebrities and their untold stories.